What's going on, guys? It is your boy Beer Gut Plays here, back at it with another episode of the NASCAR The Game Inside Line Season Mode. Now, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the content so far. If you guys like the content and you want to see this channel grow, make sure you hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe to this channel for more content. Be sure to check out the channel sponsor for today, Dubby Energy. Dubby Energy, I will leave it linked in the video description below. Be sure to use the code BeerGut at checkout. You will save yourself 10% on your order. Guys, I got to plug the series playlist before we get going. I'll leave it posted in the top right-hand corner right here. Guys, we are having an absolute blast doing this series. We are kind of about halfway through the season. We are heading to Kentucky today for a little bit bluegrass racing. Kentucky no longer on the series schedule. I liked Kentucky as a track. I thought it was very cool, very different. It was a fun track with the progressive banking and all that, so I'm recording this shortly after the 2024 season finale of the NASCAR Cup Series. Congratulations is in order to your three-time champion, Joey Logano. Guys, we're going to get this thing started here. And as you guys can see, Dale Earnhardt Jr. still leading your points. He has a 29-point lead over second place. Kevin Harvick has 11 top 10s on the year. Cannot believe how great he has been running all year. We had a top 10 at Sonoma a couple weeks ago. Surprised by that. That was really good. Jimmy Johnson holding strong in 6th place. We have 3 Hendrick drivers in the top 10. Casey Kane on the, he'd be out of the playoffs right now because he is sitting 15th. He does have that one win on the year. He did win at Pocono a few episodes ago. We had a decent run at Pocono, not a great run, but consistency is the key so far this year with that one win. 11 top 10s. Dale Jr. might be having his best NASCAR season to date. And as you guys can see, we are going to be rolling off in P12, which is really good for us. I love the fact that we're having decent, our qualifying's picking up now, so I like the fact that we are running better than we have been in past races. We started off strong, hit a little bit of a lull, and now we are back into consistently running. Once we won Talladega, which you can say what you want to say, super speedway racing, one of my personal favorite. I like super speedway racing. But we're on the mile track of Kentucky. That's going to be a lot of fun. I am going to let Daryl and Mike Joy take over. I will see you guys after the command of the green flag.
Welcome to NASCAR's newest Sprint Cup track. For today's running of the Quaker State 400, I'm Mike Joy with hometown hero Darrell Waltrip.
Oh yeah, my old Kentucky home, Mike. The track's got a few bumps in it here and there. The drivers don't complain about them a lot. Says it gives the track character. I like a track with character.
And we've got a cast of characters in this field today.
Yes, we do. And of course, we've only been here a couple of times, so hard to predict the winner.
You're right, Darrell. Most teams' notebooks are pretty thin on this place, but Kentucky shares a lot of characteristics with some of the tracks we've been racing at for a long, long time. The question is, who has the right combination of horsepower, handling, track position, and pit stops to win today?
Thank you, Daryl and Mike, for that introduction. We are rolling out in P12. We are going to try and get under the number 9 of of Marcus Ambrose. We're going to take it 3 wide here. We're going to pick up the top 10. We are in the top 10 after lap number 1. We push Marcus Ambrose up. And, whoa, big checkup by Greg Biffle as we get under him, use that apron, and we are going to pick up 8th place. Oh, my goodness. Holy moly. And we got a little sideways right there on this progressive banking speedway. And we're back all the way down to 10th place, 11th. Clint Boyer picking us off right here, down to 12th. But hopefully we can regain those spots as we just try and draft with the number 15 of Michael Waltrip Racing's Clint Boyer. Tony Stewart out in the lead. I believe this was the inaugural race at Kentucky. So the inaugural Cup race at Kentucky. I can't believe that we lost all that position. We're trying to reel in Clint Boyer and try and get past him. We're going to take a look on the high side. Can't quite make the pass. We're going to hit him with a little crossover. And we pick up P11. And all the way up to 9th. And a big slowdown by Greg Biffle. We're going to use that apron right here. And we're going to get 8th place. Kentucky. God, I have such... I don't want to say fond memories of Kentucky. I wish they would bring it back to the NASCAR circuit. I don't know if that's possible. I don't know if they've actually... I remember reading rumors that they were going to turn it into a Toyota, like a factory, a plant. And honestly, this new car, the next gen car, is perfect for the mile and a half. These cookie cutters. I feel like it would be a great race for this new car. I don't know why I keep calling it the new car. This 3rd year they've ran the thing. And Dale Jr.'s picking him off slowly but surely. We are up to 7th. Excuse me. And chasing down... It looks like we're chasing down Denny Hamlin, who's having a strong run. Not a great season so far. And obviously, I am super, super excited about where this series is going. We're currently at 489 subscribers as of this recording. I'm super stoked about everything that you guys have done for me. I've told you guys the stories a million times. I was kind of lost at one point doing this doing content on YouTube, and your guys' love and support, you guys showing up, watching the video, whether you comment, don't, like, dislike, whatever, keeps me going. And Denny Hamlin's gonna get under us. He is gonna pick up the 6th place position. We are gonna give him the little push ski, trying to get under him. Can't quite get under him. We're going to get right under Denny Hamlin right here at lap 18 and back into 6th. I give him the little door ski. 4 lanes. Denny Hamlin riding that Larson line, but cannot get past us here. We're all the way up into the top 5 and 4th. Pick up 3rd. Pick up 2nd. Tony Stewart is in our sights. Josh Wise, and that is a pass for the lead. That Diet Mountain Dew National Guard number 88 Chevrolet has made the pass and is up in front. This is a super, we were struggling at these mile and a half tracks for a while, and now we finally turned the corner. Dover, we had a 2nd place run and led the most laps. We had a really good, we had a few good runs. The short tracks, we had a good run with Martinsville, and I feel like this car, we're going to start turning this program around, trying to get around Robbie Gordon. Sorry, Ryan. And we just lapped your Daytona 500 champion, Dave Blaney. Only about 3 laps of fuel left. We've got a half a track lead on Tony Stewart. Oh, God. Everybody checking up here. And we're going to have to pit at some point. Oh, almost made contact with Ricky Stenhouse. We're going to complete another lap, and looks like we are going to lap Tony Stewart. The whole field is a complete lap down with 2 laps of fuel left. We're going to have to pit at some point. Dave Blaney now running in P2. Has not... Carl Ed... How is that not a caution? That's ridiculous. How was that not a caution? Come on. Oh, sorry about that, Menard. We finally get the first caution of the race. We ran a solid race so far, and I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know why that first thing wasn't a caution, but that definitely was a caution. Sorry, Paul. You were just a casualty of war. I am trying to get another win here today. I would love to get the second win on the year. May have not been the cleanest move, but it happens. And about half the race over, and we have had a good run so far. And I can't believe how fast this car's been, how great this car has been. I don't think I'm ever going to wear this shirt again in the for a recording. I think if I do, I'm going to wear my jacket over. The hat's fine. What a timely caution. We're going to pit. We're going to see a bunch of cars go around on the wave around. It's going to be pandemonium. That front fender's caved in a little bit. Maybe it gives us a little bit of a speed advantage. Who knows? Maybe we come out of this place with a victory. I'd like to see it. I think we could pull it off. And we are Dave Blaney leading? What? Interesting. Okay. We're going to take this outside line here as the restart's going. With 25 laps left to go in the race, Dave Blaney leading us. What a... That's on me. And how was that not a caution? Come on, guys. Hopefully, I feel like Dave Blaney is going to have to pit again. We got a half-second lead on Jimmy Johnson. Tony Stewart, there is a big checkup coming out of turn 3 and 4. We're going to pick up some major positions. We're going to get past Tony Stewart. We're going to regain second. Dave Blaney leads that lap. Oh, come on, Robbie. Robbie blew a tire right there. And finally, a caution. We were getting a little impatient. Robbie cut a tire down. And David, is that David Reagan? I think it is David Reagan. God, my memory is terrible. I might have to start taking some of that Alpha Brain. Not a sponsored product, but God, I need a little bit of help with memory. We're going to try this thing again with 23 laps to go in P2. And the green flag, the checkered has waved, or the green flag's waved. Dave Blaney leading the field to green. And Dale Earnhardt Jr. is just going to power by on the outside, takes the lead back. We are breaking away from Jimmy Johnson here. Jimmy, we got almost a second lead, 0.3 of a second lead over on Jimmy Johnson. Cannot believe how well we've been running so far. And the third caution of the race. Caution breeds cautions. And Reagan Smith. Oh, God. What was that all about? We're not going to pit here. we're going to take that inside lane. Jeff Gordon up to P4. He has 2 wins on the year. I think he has 2. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has 2. Jimmy Johnson lining up on the outside. And green flag waves again. And we're going to get this thing going. We have very, very, very fresh tires. 13 laps left. That can't be right. We just got fuel, and our first run, we ran about 24 laps on a single tank of fuel. And gonna dive it down into turn 3 and 4. Want to try and get a little space between us and now second place Carl Edwards, and it is working out just fine. We're gonna cross that in P1. With 16, 17 laps to go, we are looking to get win number 2 on the season in the beautiful state of Kentucky. Surprisingly enough, your boy Beergut has spent, I guess you could say technically, for 3 months. I was a resident of Kentucky. I was at Fort Knox, was in the Army. That's where I did basic training. Absolutely one of the best time in my life. 13 laps to go, 16 laps of fuel. We can run this thing to the end with no more pit stops. And we have over a 3-second lead on second place Jimmy Johnson. We're going to pick up some lap traffic right here. And here we go. Come on, boys and girls. We're going to dive under the 87 of Jono Paycheck. So, he usually finishes in last place. Just a little joke, but you don't luck yourself into 3 wins. 3 or 4. He won was it New Hampshire? I know he won a race in Kansas. He won, and I think he won in Richmond with Hendrick. So yeah, 3 wins. We got some cars pitting. I don't know why. We're going to get under one of the BK Racing machines and try and extend this gap on old Jimmy Johnson. Obviously, he won 7 championships, but I believe at this point he was like 5-time. Honestly, my memory is not as good as it was. Jimmy Johnson was one of the most dominant drivers at that time, and I was the most dominant driver. I fell out of NASCAR for a little bit at that point. I was, at this time when this game came out, I was actually stationed in Fort Lewis, Washington, and did not have cable, so anytime I wanted to really watch a NASCAR race, I had to go somewhere. Usually went to the Hooters in Tacoma. We bounce it off the wall, and that can get pretty pricey. And we're going to power by now on the outside. We're going to pull a beautiful crossover on that BK, and we're going to get under Gilligan. With 10 laps to go, a 5-second lead by over Jimmy Johnson. Dale Jr.'s trying to run away with this like it's the Kentucky Derby. Over 7 seconds. Holy crap. That is a big 14 seconds. What do we... Oh, God, we saved it. And there is... Oh, come on. Whoa. I didn't want that because our car is not great on the short run. I probably should have pitted there and got tires, but I didn't know what I was doing. I thought maybe we could get a little bit of a runaway ski on Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Another dominant race that we could potentially choke away. Actually, we get a good restart. Harvick on the inside of Ricky Stenhouse and trying to pull away. Harvick going to get under, and it's going to be a drag race down the front stretch. Harvick leading by a little bit. Casey Kane is a factor in this race. He takes the lead. We're going to swing this thing way wide. Oh, God, we made contact, and that's another caution. 5th caution of the race. We had a solid Junior went way high. Casey Kane could potentially be your winner. Ricky Stenhouse took a hard hit there, and man, what a race so far. Honestly, this has got to be the biggest shocker of them all. With 3 laps left, they're gonna drop the green flag here, and could potentially be a shootout. We're gonna go try and get under Kane, and car slides up the track, tried to use that apron, tried to find a little bit of grip there, could not find it. Casey Kane is going to get the lead back. We are solidly in P2, and shoot. And we're going to lose P2 and P3. Denny Hamlin with a top 5 run. Here we go. We're going to take it down to the apron. 2 laps to go. We're pushing Hamlin, and we have Sam Hornish Jr. in our sights, in our crosshairs. We're going to get under him. It is the white flag lap, and we got to try and chase down Casey Kane. Another dominant day could potentially have gone to waste. I will take those bonus points, them 2 bonus points. We are reeling him in. We have this fast Chevrolet Impala, and trying to get to the outside. We're going to take it way high. Kane's got that preferred line. We bounce it off the wall. It looks like Casey Kane is your winner. Dale Jr. comes home with a top 5 finish in second. What a run by Dale Jr. I will gladly take that. We're going to look at the finishing results. Casey Kane, your winner. Dale Earnhardt Jr. second. Sam Hornish third. Denny Hamlin fourth. Kevin Harvick rounding off the top 5. Ricky Stenhouse bounced back for his 6th. Tony Stewart 7th. Jamie McMurray 8th. Martin Truex Jr. recently retired in 9th. 10th, Brad Keselowski. 11th, Jimmy Johnson. Jeff Burton 12th. Paul Menard, who we were in an accident with earlier in the race, gets a top 15. Jeff Gordon drops down to 23rd. What a great race. And Joe No Paycheck off the pace by 4 laps. Eric Almirola, wow. Danica Patrick, what a terrible run for her. Wow. It was an interesting race, was it not? We're going to go ahead and take a look at these point standings and look at the next race before we get the hell up on out of here. A almost 50 point lead over Kevin Harvick. Brad Keselowski, Matt Kenseth, Tony Stewart are your top 5. Jimmy Johnson still holding strong in 6th. Jeff Gordon drops to 9th. Greg Biffle in your top 10. Carl Edwards, your final top 10 driver. Your 1 wild card, Casey Kane, your 2nd, Clint Boyer. Mark Martin looking to fight for that final playoff spot. Dave Blaney, a distant thought. He is in the 30s, for Christ's sakes. But what we only have 3 multi-win drivers. Casey Kane, Matt Kenseth, Jeff Gordon. Wow. And Marcus Ambrose, the 20th place in points, has a win. It was at Michigan, which was 2 episodes ago. I forgot about Marcus Ambrose. We did not have a good run there. We could not get the car set up right. Now, we are on to Daytona, the Coke Zero Sugar 400. One of my favorite tracks. I'm hoping we have another good run. But guys, that is going to be the end of the episode. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it, because I enjoyed bringing it to you. If you like the content, you want to see this channel grow, make sure you hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe to this channel for more content. Want to check out all the other content that I am running on this channel? I will post them all in these 4 corners. The NASCAR Heat 5 live stream will be picking up. We did make a little bit of a schedule change. Sundays, that is going to be Sunday nights. I feel like that would be the perfect time to get. People are going to be missing NASCAR. They're going to want to scratch that itch. So come by Sunday night. I'm looking forward to it. Mondays is this series, so obviously. Tuesdays and Thursdays, the WWE 2K24 My GM mode. Wednesdays was on Sundays, now Wednesdays. The NHL 25 Philadelphia Flyers franchise. And on Saturday night's live streams, it will be the Madden 25 Commanders franchise rebuild. I also mentioned the Temple 25 College Dynasty. That's going to be an online series. We're going to restart that thing. Going to be a lot of fun. That's going to be a live stream Friday nights about 10 p.m. Now, guys, I got to get the hell up on out of here. Hopefully, y'all had a great time watching this. I will see y'all in the next video. Much love and peace out.